Dinosaurs. For over a century, they've captured our imagination. We see them as terrifying monsters, sharp teeth, thunderous roars, towering bodies shaking the earth. But what you believe about dinosaurs is not always the truth. Much of their story has been written by Hollywood, children's books, and outdated science. Today, we unravel the myths and reveal the real dinosaurs, stranger and more fascinating than you ever imagined. Ask someone to picture a dinosaur, and most imagine a giant, a towering T-Rex, a long-necked Brachiosaurus, a horned Triceratops. It's true, some dinosaurs reached unimaginable sizes. The colossal Argentinosaurus stretched over 30 meters long and weighed as much as 10 elephants. But here's the truth. Most dinosaurs were not giants. The majority were human-sized, or smaller. Some, like Compsognathus, barely reached the size of a turkey. Others, like Microraptor, could sit comfortably in your lap. The fossil record tells us that small dinosaurs were far more common than the giants we glorify. But the towering ones left behind the biggest bones and the biggest impressions on our imaginations. In reality, the age of dinosaurs was filled with creatures of every shape and size, from delicate insect hunters to lumbering plant eaters. When dinosaurs were first discovered in the 1800s, scientists imagined them as giant lizards, slow, cold-blooded, dragging their tails through swamps. For decades, that image dominated museums, books, and classrooms. But fossils told another story. Preserved footprints showed raptors sprinting, tails lifted high for balance. Bone structure revealed powerful muscles built for speed and agility. Growth rings inside bones hinted at warm-blooded metabolisms, more like mammals and birds than reptiles. T-Rex, once thought to be a sluggish scavenger, could move with surprising speed, perhaps up to 30 kilometers an hour. Raptors hunted in packs, darting through forests. Even the great sauropods weren't lumbering swamp dwellers. They strode across dry land with grace, their column-like legs supporting immense weight. The truth? Dinosaurs weren't slow failures of evolution. They were athletes of their world. For most of the 20th century, dinosaurs were imagined as reptilian giants covered in scales. But a revolution began in the 1990s. In China's Liaoning province, fossils revealed something astonishing: delicate imprints of feathers. Raptors, tyrannosaurs, and countless smaller species wore coats of down and vibrant plumage. Not all dinosaurs had feathers, but many did. Some had simple fuzzy coats for warmth, others long display feathers for courtship, just like birds today. Evidence even suggests some shimmered with iridescent colors, flashing metallic blues and greens in prehistoric sunlight. So forget the dull, gray-scaled monsters of old textbooks. Many dinosaurs were as colorful and diverse as the birds outside your window. 66 million years ago, a 10-kilometer asteroid slammed into Earth, unleashing firestorms, mega-tsunamis, and years of darkness. The great age of dinosaurs seemed to end in an instant, but not all perished. A small group of feathered dinosaurs, the ancestors of modern birds, survived. They adapted, finding food and shelter when giants could not. Over millions of years, they spread across the planet. Today, more than 10,000 species of birds live among us. From the hummingbird hovering in your garden to the eagle soaring high above, they are living dinosaurs. Dinosaurs never truly disappeared. They simply changed. In movies, the Tyrannosaurus Rex shakes the screen with a lion-like roar. But science tells a different story. Fossil evidence can't record sound directly, but by studying the vocal organs of birds and crocodiles, scientists built a clearer picture. Instead of a roar, T-Rex likely made deep, resonant rumbles. Low-frequency sounds that carried for kilometers, vibrations you felt in your chest more than you heard with your ears. Imagine standing in a prehistoric forest, the ground trembling as a predator announces its presence with a low, haunting call. Terrifying, yes, but nothing like the Hollywood roar we imagine. Another myth is that dinosaurs were evolutionary failures, destined to vanish. But the truth is the opposite. Dinosaurs ruled Earth for over 165 million years, far longer than humans have even existed. They filled every niche: hunters, scavengers, grazers, climbers, even gliders. They thrived until an asteroid ended their reign. If not for that cosmic accident, dinosaurs might still dominate Earth today. The myth of failure fades when we realize they were one of evolution's greatest success stories. The myths are powerful. They paint dinosaurs as monsters, giant, scaly, roaring beasts lost to time. But the truth is even more incredible. They were athletes, builders, survivors, and innovators. They were as small as a pigeon and as large as a skyscraper. They were scaly and feathered, dull and colorful, terrifying and beautiful. And they never really left us. Every time you see a bird, you are looking at the last living dinosaurs, the survivors of a lost world. The story of dinosaurs is not about extinction. It is about transformation, survival, and the strange beauty of life itself.